This is honest trailers, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I will probably never watch this movie because Star Wars is dead, but it is funny seeing the after effects of Star Wars, the rotting corpse that is being puppeteered.
Star Wars. Feels like we've been together forever. But sometimes when a relationship is growing stale, we spice things up with some hot stuff.
Oh my God, they got slugs in the bed.
Oh, never mind. Too much hot stuff. Way too much. Close that door, please. Thank you.
What's with the slugs?
The Mandalorian and Grogu. With modern Star Wars ranking somewhere between mosquitoes and unskippable YouTube ads, Disney ordered 66 projects into development and slaughtered them all. Now, they're putting some Mando episodes in a trench coat and sneaking them into theaters at full price because Star Wars stories aren't told when they're ready. They're told when the people demand it. And by people, I of course mean corporations.
Hertz has pairings for every adventure.
Try the Mandalorian and Grogu menu with the Barbecue Bounty Whopper.
What once felt like
I am so glad I don't watch like regular TV. I use YouTube Prime, so I skip all the stupid commercials. Like, it's so funny how these corporations are spending so much on commercials when most people have like ad blockers or they pay to bypass the commercials. What's the point? What they're gonna have to start doing is like pay for an entire episode in another series. Like how, what was it in Loki season 2? There was an entire episode that was a product placement for McDonald's. An entire episode.
the Force is now yours to command.
How did this regime ever make Andor? Though I do wonder what Cassian smells like. Pick up right where last season of The Mandalorian left off. That was the one with Luke Facetuner, right?
No. What do you mean, no?
No? Was it the dino ride? Different show. Whatever. Pedro Pascal is back as your favorite serial-killing space Mormon. Again, splitting the role with two other dudes like a Beskar timeshare.
Does that mean I'm not getting paid for this one?
You're getting paid, all right.
He's let all the money go to his helmet.
I can use some information. Where can I find Lord Jadu? I am offering you this in exchange for the Rod of the Hutt.
But if you're an ex-Imperial officer, or just a poor schmuck standing next to one, then you're about to get Oriformed like an N1 mixtape.
I try to avoid violence.
Thrill as they mine Baby Yoda for every ounce of cuteness left in his tiny little body.
The thing is like he was worn out after season 1. Season 2 had like the perfect send-off. That was season 2, right? The perfect send-off, and that was like, all right, good. And then they brought him back in, what series was it? It wasn't the Ahsoka series. I didn't watch the Ahsoka series. It was, the Boba Fett, the Boba Fett series. They brought him back. Of course, of course.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
Leading to the moment we've all been waiting for, when we finally get to hear his tiny little Yoda voice say something cute like,
The way this is.
He doesn't talk.
oh, okay. But they do give him some even cooler guys for company. Climaxing in a 20-minute puppets-only section that will be a momentum killer in another film, but in this case is a much-needed distraction from The Mandalorian and Grogu. Puppets are a cinematic cheat code. That and stop motion. More of those, please. Recapture that feeling of watching a Dr. Pimple Popper video against your will as you're cursed with eyes to see Rhoda the Hutt and ears to hear Jeremy Allen White fight narcolepsy in the vocal booth.
Hey, you got me. Can't blame a guy for trying.
He's not like his father Jabba, you see.
Don't worry. I'm not my father. I don't want to be anything like my father.
Preferring to be his own man, I'm told.
And after tomorrow night, I'll be my own man.
Oh my gosh, the fact that he's saying it, it's just like, okay, whatever.
You know how hard it is to be your own man when your father is Jabba the Hutt?
So when Mando rescues him from the last remaining original trilogy reference, he'll just f*** off to space with an hour left in the movie. So, this is awkward. I guess we'll just rescue him again? Is Filoni like a Make-A-Wish kid with Benjamin Button disease? Why has he made 2 films about Stinky? Explore wild new Star Wars settings like P.F. Chang's or Colonoscopy World. Full of characters that are only developed on Wikipedia, like Sickle Me Embo.
Yep.
Jar Jar without the accent.
Methinks you are the one who stole my fish.
Zeb, Mando's new live-in roommate?
May as well have a look around.
Monkey Scorsese, who displays the passion and commitment Jon Favreau demands when making sandwiches. And the Sigourney Weaver as the
Why?
hub NPC in an MMO that you click on for new missions.
Mando,
Yeah, she's such an NPC, just a complete NPC.
good job.
This cast is not doing the script any favors. Yeesh, Ludwig's score had to carry this one hard. So after Moana 2 turned TV episodes into theater gold, and Lilo and Stitch got saved from a streaming dump to earn a cool $1 billion at the box office, the third time was most definitely not the charm. No pressure, Gosling, but the future of the galaxy depends on you. Good thing he's trained for it.
Why would you go
Story.
from that to Star
3
Wars?
men and a baby. The Olden Child. Scheme Weaver. The Frown Prince of Slime. Rebel without a schnoz. We're looking for an ex-Imperial officer named Coin. First name starts with a J. Oh, there he is. And twins. Absolute Simeon. The little engineers that could.
I'm sorry, your name is Hog's Breath? What are you doing in my swamp?
Bree. Oh my God. Did you see Brian's hat? Vincent.
Oh my
ha,
gosh.
Ha. Me to my nuggies.
He put
I can
himself
bring
in
you
it.
warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Like, so out of all the Star Wars movies, like I know a lot of directors like to put themselves in films. Like Peter Jackson, he was seen eating the carrot at the Prancing Pony. Like, you know, when they got to that as they're getting in Lord of the Rings. But in Star Wars, George Lucas wasn't in any of the scenes until the very last film. He's the Imperial officer that jumps out when Han is destroying the protector around the Death Star. He's the Imperial officer that jumps out and says freeze. That's George Lucas's scene. And then he gets shot by Han and falls into the reactor, and he's gone. But yeah, it's so weird. I prefer it where they're like, you don't notice them. You don't notice them. And like Peter Jackson gets like, you see him for a second biting into a carrot and then he's gone. Yeah, George Lucas is there. He gets shot. He's gone. That's not Jon Favreau. Dave Filoni likes himself a little too much, that he puts himself a little too focused on the camera. It's like, no, you should be way, way, way in the background. It should be a hunt to find you. A hunt, kind of like a Hitchcock film. It used to be where people would wait to see him in the film. That Hitchcock started putting himself earlier and earlier in the film because he just wanted to get that thing out of the film so that way people would look forward to the actual film. But yeah, but he was there for a quick instant. He wasn't there for a long period of time.
The last thing a fly in a urinal sees. And Disney training AI to write the next Star Wars script.
Just rip out the whole brain board. Perfect.
Lone Wolf and Slug.
The Huts take security seriously.
Seriously? Brother, they don't even do background checks. Nobody
Much
bites the thunder. Man door, hand hook, car door. The cylinder must remain unharmed. Does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
Does this rag smell like chloroform to you? Here, give it a sniff. Give it a sniff. Yeah, it's just Star Wars killed itself. Star Wars absolutely ruined itself, and it's rather tragic. It's rather tragic because it had a long life. It had long longevity potential because it did last a long period of time. Even with the prequels, it still lasted a long period of time. And then it sold to Disney. Because even when it was still doing its Clone Wars and things like that, it was still doing good, still doing strong. And then Disney makes its movie. And it was I walked out of that cinema. That was the only film, that was a Star Wars film I saw in theaters. I was like, it wasn't worth it. Never went back to watch another one. Never saw the Last Jedi until like Rise of Palpatine came out. And then I watched The Last Jedi. I'm just like, oh, this is as bad as everyone said. But yeah, I walked out of it going like, this is the first trilogy over again. Like, okay, well, I guess we'll see where it goes. And I never went back to cinemas to watch the others because I didn't feel anything from it. It didn't give me that same kind of excitement for where it's headed. Like I can go to the cinemas and rewatch the original trilogy. I can go and rewatch the prequels again because even when that episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, episode 6 all ends, they still give you that a feeling of what's gonna come next, especially in the original trilogy. The way it ends is just like that impact. Like at the end of the first one, when Darth Vader flees off into the distance, you know he's still alive. That thread is still out there. And then in the third one, like the fact that they're all off doing their own thing. Han Solo has just disappeared. What's gonna happen next? And then in the third one, it's just you get this feeling of completion. Where is this all gonna go from here? Where is the future of this universe? In the trash bin. That's where it is. That's where it is.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.